Power did not break Sultan Suleiman. Loss did.
Before his own death, Suleiman lost Hurrem Sultan, the woman closest to his heart.
She was not only his wife, she was his confidant.
Her death left him deeply shaken.
For the first time, the Sultan felt truly alone.
After Hurrem's passing, his attention began to fade.
Matters of empire no longer held the same urgency.
He never accepted another woman into his life.
Hurrem remained irreplaceable.
In his poetry, grief replaced ambition.
Words revealed what power could not hide.
The empire still stood strong, but the man at its center was changing.
He ruled longer, but with a quieter heart.
Grief does not end a reign overnight.
But it slowly reshapes decisions.
Others began to carry the weight of governance.
The Sultan became more distant, more reflective.
Hurrem's absence was never filled.
She was gone, but her influence remained.
And this loss would shape his final years.
But history was moving toward its next chapter.
A chapter written without her.
And it would not be gentle.
What happened next changed the fate of the empire. After Hurrem's death, Suleiman spent more time away from the capital.
Campaigns became his escape from grief. War kept his body moving, but not his heart.
Decisions were delayed.
Others began to rule in his place.
The Sultan still watched, but spoke less. The empire functioned, but without his full presence.
The center of power slowly shifted.
Attention turned to his son, Selim.
Selim was not his father.
But grief left Suleiman unwilling to intervene.
The palace still carried her presence. And her absence.
His words grew softer and darker.
Love outlived ambition.
The empire stopped growing.
Conquest no longer defined the reign. Faith replaced fire.
Time caught up with him.
And they saw it.
One final campaign awaited. Not for glory. But for duty.
The Sultan was nearing the end.
His body weakened, his spirit already tired.
The Empire waited. And history held its breath. Because what followed would end an era.
The final campaign began in silence.
Suleiman was no longer the man who once conquered empires. Age and grief weighed heavily on him.
His body weakened with each passing day.
But his duty kept him moving forward.
This was not a campaign for glory.
It was a campaign for legacy.
Far from Istanbul, far from home,
And far from the woman he loved.
In September 1566, Sultan Suleiman died.
His death was kept secret. So the army would not lose its strength.
The campaign succeeded without its sultan.
Only later did the empire learn the truth.
He was buried beside Hurrem Sultan.
Even in death, they were not separated.
His son inherited the throne.
But the golden age was over.
Expansion ended with Suleiman. None would match his power. Because greatness cannot be inherited.
And neither can love.
The empire survived.
But the man who defined it was gone.
Suleiman the Magnificent ruled the world.
But in the end, he ruled only his heart.
And when that heart broke, an era quietly ended.